Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West. It's the LA Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets a 3.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Staying on the grab with Harris. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, all we say is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So hold on one moment. We did have a player injured on the last play, and that's Najee Harris. In some discomfort out there. Not good. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll run here with Amarion Hampton. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He rolls to his right. And he hauls in the interception. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And the Raiders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
First down, Smith to throw. Gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boys, I love that.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Here we go, hey.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Smith on third and short. Escapes the pocket. And he's up from up there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Smith on fourth down. On the left side, Bowers has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Quick throw to the left is complete. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. On the pistol, it's Herbert. It's caught. This is Lam McConkey. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 41. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They've got a first to begin the fray. Play action now for Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The Raiders go a nickel on this third down. Herbert from the gun. Downfield, and he has McConkey. They strike for 23 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
This entire play, Jake, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage and really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Herbert on first down. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
It's Hampton on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Throwing on first is Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Motioning Harris right. Back to the air, Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, "Hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league."
Harris gets it on the draw. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. Third down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Chargers, eager to get some points on the board. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. Third down coming up. Herbert now. The throw is caught. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Fourth down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a first down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. He stopped after picking up 9, so they've set it up here with 2nd and 1.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable doing anything in your playbook.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Genty on 2nd. Still finding room past the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this half. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
Smith on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And on 3rd down, looks like the Chargers anticipating pass here. They're in the dime. Smith to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. And again, it's Smith. He connects downfield. A hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought it stalled out is going to carry on.
That's another Raider.
1st down, Smith to throw. Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. That's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
41-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And that will get them on the board.
Makes the score.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back to the air. It's Smith. Completed to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then some positive yards. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now an inside handoff to Harris. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't matter 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. From the 39. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They kick the running back in motion. 3rd down give to Hampton. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Kate, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage. It was going to be tough to stop them from getting a 1st down as close as they were to the sticks.
First and 10, Herbert. Buying some time right. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And a big play drives them backward. Second down coming up.
This guy, he really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Trying again, following the sack. Finds his back complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The Raiders go a nickel on this third down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That throw finds Cochran. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
Let's get to that money down. That third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Down in 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. He'll throw it. Chased out to his right. This is hauled in by Harris. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. They'll send him over right. Herbert on first down. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. They get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Herbert to throw once more. He's going to be caught by his running back Harris.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal. They just get the play off. And it's incomplete on third and goal. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
And when We're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tucker on return. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup, you got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready. Reload your gun. Hold.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Chargers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
The play fake, now Herbert to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Tucker now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So hold on one moment. We did have a player injured on the last play, and that's Najee Harris. In some discomfort out there. Not good. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Genty from the gun. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go, hold.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
Recovered by the
Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow. These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
They did it! He made the interception! And the Raiders have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Hits his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
From the gun, Smith. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got to his running back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
And I can promise you, if you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Still has room inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders losing by 7. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Smith to the air now. We've got a screen to the running back. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
From the 3, here's 2nd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders cut it to a point late in this one. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Setting up to pass. Another quick hitter. And he's stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback are going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Here we go, second down. Here he is to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
First down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB just nailed it. You know, I say this all the time. We get down into the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
They got some positive yards. It's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Third down. This should be a 47-yard field goal, but they're going to try to take a little distance off it now. Again, it's Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Got 3 on the run. That's going to bring up 4th and 4. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So it's all coming down to a try from Cameron Dicker. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. It's about 43 yards for it. The kick is good. He got it. And the 3rd time he puts it through will be the charm. They've won it. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with